Brian.
Hey,
Everybody.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to Imperial Pulls.
Welcome.
My name is Brian.
I'm still Joe.
And on today's show, we're bringing you a game that's new to us, new to the channel, called Lightseekers Awakening. And it's...
But it's old.
Yeah, it's been around, since the 90s?
Shut up.
No, it hasn't been around since the 90s.
I had a brain fart before the show.
Yeah,
It happens.
He misread something. Anyway, no, it's been around for a few years. And it is... it's a TCG and includes... would you call it a gimmick? I don't know. It uses augmented reality.
Yeah.
So you can point a phone with a certain app at it, and it will do cool things. I don't know what cool things. Do you know what cool things? So you've looked into it a little more than I have.
I've looked into it as of now because the game, as it's physical, like the card game itself, doesn't exist anymore.
Oh. Just the digital version.
The digital version, but you can scan your cards into the digital version of your game.
And that's what we're going to do while we open them today.
We're going to try and do that.
Because I'm getting ahead of ourselves here. We are opening Lightseekers Awakening starter decks. So we have two different ones. Oh, the other one's over here.
Definitely have one. There's the other one.
The other one's a little beat up, but that's okay. So we've got the two starter decks. One is Mountain and one is Tech. And they have several. I think they have about half a dozen or so.
Yeah,
something like that.
There's 5 or 6. Yep.
And but you got these at a flea market.
At a flea market.
Yeah. That's where you can find some really cool stuff.
That's where we found some of the singles or the packs that we use for Jank.
Oh yeah, I love the
and
Jank.
they're fantastic.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Christmas. Jank Christmas.
Jank
it's gonna be so much fun.
We do have some Jank.
Oh yeah.
Before we get too far, we should say hello to Pokemon Plays.
Hey, Pokemon Plays.
And to Jason at Edge of Exile. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, and to all of you who might be watching and are not in the chat, welcome to you as well.
Thank you, lurkers.
Yes, thank you and welcome, lurkers. You are just as important to us and the algorithm. So, thank you for joining us.
But mostly to us.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to get into this in a moment, but we like to usually start the show a bit slow, let people have some time to log in here.
Yeah.
But in that meantime, whoa, we got a big question here. Do you know if the 5 or 6 starter decks were all part of a simultaneous release, or if the decks released at separate times over a few years? I'm not sure.
I think they had phases, but I think if I remember correctly, there were 2 phases. But I think these starter decks all came out at once, and they released some different phases through time. And hello to Swag Strategy as well.
Yeah, welcome. We got some new people tonight. Thanks for joining us. How was your week this week, by the way, Joe?
My week this week was good.
You had to think about it though.
I was trying to think if anything exciting happened.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anything exciting happened.
We did get a mountain of snow here where we live.
We sure did. I've got a picture of some of the snow here.
We kind of had no snow, like pretty much the whole time, and then this weekend it all landed on us all at once. So it's it's still going. I think we're supposed to get a bunch of snow tonight. Might be a snow day tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Swag Strategy equals...
Yeah, this is Steve. We know Steve.
Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. Okay, yeah. Hi, Steve. Good to see you. For me, I work in a windowless building, so I don't really get to see the weather.
It's always dark.
But this week, I work in a museum, and I used to work there before, and now I'm working there again. When I used to work there, I worked in public programming. So, like when schools come, a class trip or something, I would help lead those tours. In my new position, I don't do that. I mostly have a desk job for the most part. But this week, because just of the way things fall, they asked if I could help out doing program again. So I haven't done a lot of program in the last little while, and we had about 50 kids in grade 3, I think, come out on the first day that we got all that snow. And of course they don't all have their mittens and they're cold and they don't want to go out or whatever. And museum man, that's right, the superhero who is ancient history. Yes, I am also a museum man, the museum mascot. You can Google it.
You should. You should. Maybe we could have Museum Man as a guest on our show one night.
Maybe he's a little closer than you think.
Dun dun dun.
Anyway, so yeah, that was sort of my that was sort of my week. And then yesterday, we had all that snow, and I just stayed in bed all day.
Amazing.
It was terrific.
So this was this morning.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday morning we had no snow. No, sorry, the day before we had no snow.
Yeah.
And then we had oodles of snow. Like, literally 0 to this.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Brian, I should show you this.
There was
picture.
about like, oh, I can't show you on the camera, but there was like a lot of snow on top of the car today. Because I went to brush my car off today because I didn't go anywhere yesterday. So everybody else's cars are clean now, except my car that had this mountain of snow on it.
Well, and Barrie, which is 40 minutes away, this was them this afternoon. With nothing.
Bleh.
Nothing.
Bleh.
It's not
Nice
right.
try, Barry.
Ugh.
All right, well, let's get
let's get to the
let's move
important
the
stuff.
show along. Let's get to the important stuff. What are we drinking tonight, Joe?
This is Spin Session IPA. It is a Session IPA Volume 1 from our friends at Mill Street Brewery. I say our friends, but it's because we like their beer.
Yeah, we are not sponsored by any beer company. We are merely enthusiasts. So, yes, we have this. It's got a cool like cassette tape on it with a pencil. So if you are our age, that brings back nostalgic memories.
That's right. Crafted like a perfect playlist or mixtape.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
This Session IPA hits all the right notes. A balanced blend of cashmere, tahiki, and motueka hops.
Oh, yeah, you got to have Totuka.
Tortuga!
Taitiki. Oh, you could really taste the Taitiki.
Crisp harmony of citrus notes and tropical flavors.
All right, well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Matches my shirt a little bit.
A little bit. You know, you mentioned you used to work at the museum.
And now I do again?
Yeah. I used to like donuts. I still like donuts.
Ah, I used to.
Cheers.
I still do, but I used to also. Oh, you really taste the Taitiki.
There's citrus.
It's so Taitiki. No, I'm joking. It actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I'm halfway done mine already.
It's a little bit fruity, but not too much. Not distractingly so. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I'll drink that happily.
Excuse me.
All right. I think we've given people enough time to log in here.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens. We're going to do 2 things today.
Okay, what are we going to do?
Well, one, we're going to try and see what happens when we go to the next screen, but I've been playing with stuff as we were doing the countdown,
Okay.
so I may have screwed things up. See what happens. So, hey, okay, good. That's a good start.
Okay, good. Oh, and there's my coaster. Let me
Yeah.
move that out of the way. Oh, wait, I'll just move
Just
this.
bump the camera.
I'll
out
just
of the way.
move the
That's fine.
camera. There we go.
There.
There, we're not fancy here.
Yeah. Hey, that's your other YouTube channel.
Yeah, you can check it out. We're Not Fancy here on YouTube is my cooking channel that you can check out if you wanted to.
Yep.
All right, so should we just...
Grilled cheese sandwiches at midnight right here.
That's right. So which one should we start with?
Well, let's do the orange one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it because it has a dent in it and you want to get rid of it first?
No.
Oh.
No, not at all. While you're opening that, I'm just going to read the front of this box so we know what's going on.
Okay.
That is the tech starter deck.
Correct.
Explosives, mechanical, and the other thing that it says, time. The one I'm looking at here is the mountain starter deck. Fire, earth, and crystal are the strengths in this deck. It includes 5 exclusive cards, 45 augmented reality trading cards, 1 starter deck, which is 36 cards, and 1 booster pack.
Okay, what do we got here? Let's take a look. We've got... let's... All right, well, that looks like the starter deck right there. I'm going to take that out.
Ooh, there's some rules and...
Oh, we got some more stuff in here. Okay. So, we've got a quick start guide. That's always good to have.
Yep.
We've got a box for putting the deck in when
Sweet.
you're done. That's actually
helpful.
That's actually really nice. That
Yeah.
that looks really cool. I like that. We got a punch out of some variety.
I believe the game did sell booster boxes. I'll double check that, Jason. Little
Well, I
standy.
believe there is a booster pack here.
Oh, so they must
So
have.
that
Yes, of course.
would tell me that they probably... Oh, yeah, they do. Of course, I've seen it when I looked up the game. They do have booster packs, for sure. They did. Yes, that's right. And this, which is... I'm not sure what that's for. Obviously, you put a card in there, but I don't know...
Maybe that's your hero or your champion.
Yeah,
or
I'm
whatever
not
you want to call it.
sure since we haven't played. I'm not sure what that's for, but there we go.
I guess in this game they do call it a hero.
Yeah, and we've got, looks like... we have a booster pack here. Lightseekers Awakening, 9 augmented reality trading cards. Right there. Here, I'll turn it because it is a bit shiny. It's hard to see
There you go.
on the thing. So
I get some different light in here. Is that probably good?
maybe you just turn the Can you turn the brightness up on the screen? Maybe
Oh,
we're
yeah.
just seeing it weird.
Nope, that's as bright as it
Nope.
gets.
Oh wow. Okay. And looks like we've got a playmat. Let's open her up.
I'm going to switch back to the other screen so we can see it big.
It's not huge, but it is bigger than what we got there. So this is the playmat.
Yeah.
Some spots.
There's
for...
your rules or the play steps this way. Nope, your
other
way.
Other way.
Everything is reversed. There's your steps to play right there.
There we go.
Which, while you open the deck,
Yeah.
why don't I read the phases here?
Okay.
The buff phase is...
Why don't you switch us over to the
I'll do
other
that.
screen
Why
there?
don't we do that?
Okay.
Buff phases handle your hero and item effects, rotate your buffs, remove expired, and then trigger instant. And then your action phase is you may play one combo, take up to 2 of the following actions. Play an action card or use an ability card. And then your draw phase. So, similar to other games that we've played.
Sure. I am curious about this augmented reality business.
Yeah, so I believe every card kind of you can scan and add to your digital deck. Like that card there, the one that you can see on the back, is like a perk card.
It's
I'm struggling!
The static is making it stick to me. There we go.
That's a perk card, so when you scan that, and I'm going to actually switch over. This is what I was trying to do earlier. So let's see what happens. All right, so we've got my phone feed here. If we take this card, which you can't see at the moment, but let's go to...
Oh, I'm so
Bum,
excited.
bum, bum. Don't get too excited. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, the app still
Library.
works.
The app does still work. There we go.
There we go.
So it's going to scan for cards and check it out what it does. So what you can see before I do this,
Here, let me move it over here and you can...
see how there's these little notches on the outside? That's what recognizes the card design or the augmented reality design.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm going to switch back to here, scan it with the phone. I've earned a booster
pack. Oh, okay. And then...
So one scan. So if I share this image online, other people can scan this one because this is a scan and share for in-game perks. So other people can scan this and add that pack to their...
So no one's going to
collection.
swipe it on you.
Right. The other cards in the set, they can do that with.
Now you can see here, if you hold it up again, it says scan. That's the augmented reality part.
Yep.
It does not show that on the actual card.
No, and it says one scan because this one's been scanned by one person.
Now if you kind of move it around, is it in 3D or... No, I guess it's just on the...
It's just on the card. You can see that cool little wavy kind of glow. If I share this card online and other people scan it, it'll keep going bloop, 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 and tell me how many people have scanned my card.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we could post it as a post on our YouTube later.
Yeah.
And then all kinds of people could do
For
it,
sure.
and we can check it out.
Let's check it out.
That's
we'll
really
do
cool.
that
I'm going to go through these, but you got a question in the chat there. If you don't mind to switch the camera over.
Yeah, I can do that as well. What led you to take a look at this game? Do one of the two of you already have interest? No, I was just at the Elmvale Flea Market, I believe. And there were 2 of these just sitting there. So I thought, you know what? Let's do it.
Hold on a sec. I just want to lower this a little bit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bum, 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 bum.
Have any of you heard of this game before?
Ah, sorry. Showing the mess there. There we go. Here we go. That's better.
And just for fun, I'm going to...
You can scan that too. Ooh.
Oh, so it does something.
Oh, interesting.
It's scan. Oh, it's going to be sideways though. Here.
I could just turn the card.
There.
Oh.
So that's a level 1 card.
Huh.
You
Well,
know
that's
what, Brian?
pretty cool.
I'm going to leave this here for a minute because it's going to show... Oh, what I should have done is set up a holder.
Yeah, well.
Why don't you go to the next card and
You
see
got
what it
arms,
does?
don't you?
It's doing something.
Oh,
So this is kind of cool.
It's glowing in my hands. This is Time Collapse. The last one was Zuna. This is Overwhelming Blast. And it is... Oh, it's trying to do 2 cards at once.
Oh, yeah. Which I think you can actually scan a whole bunch at once, but... it doesn't know what it is.
Maybe because my hand is in the way.
Right, it needs to see all those...
Yeah, my thumb was over it.
Yeah.
So that's Overwhelming Blast. Body Morph.
This is kind of neat.
It is pretty neat. I'm not sure how necessary it is.
Well, I guess if you're adding cards to your digital collection to play with...
Right, so you are collecting these in
That's
the
right.
app as we go, right?
Let's go back to here for a minute. I'm going
Yeah.
to grab a phone holder.
Okay, should I just keep going through
Yeah,
these?
just keep going.
All right, this is Celerity.
I like that with peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. I like Cheese Whiz and raisins. Nitro Heel. Warp Toad. Okay, look at this guy. Look at Warp Toad. I've never looked that cool.
I can vouch for him on that. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I had to show him Warp Toad over there. I like Warp Toad. Warden of Time. Oops. Time Worm. So obviously we're in the Time affiliation here. Time Chamber. Chrono Moth. Kind of like that.
I promise I'll join you in a few moments.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Joe's not here right now. So now's our chance to be bad. So I'm going to figure out how to play Sandstorm. Except I don't know how. Do I just flick it? Do I flick? Yeah, I can't ask him. He's not here. All right. Well, I'll just do it. Bump. Bump.
That is definitely not me laughing over here.
All right, I'll stop.
I'm sure that'll give us a copyright infringement.
Jason says, please tell me you didn't actually like Cheese Whiz and raisins. I absolutely like Cheese Whiz and raisins. You can do it with peanut butter too. Peanut butter on your celery and you put raisins on it. I think that's ants on a log, right?
Sure.
Isn't that what they call that?
Is it?
Yeah. Or cream cheese. You can put cream cheese and whatever. But yeah, I definitely did a lot of Cheese Whiz on celery, and I think... sorry, guys. I'm really distracted by what's happening over here. Chrono Moth. Looper. We got Looper over here. Another Looper. Fountain of Time. A couple of those.
Well, I've decided that's not going to work.
No, I don't think it's going to work.
That's all right.
Emergency System. Automatic Avenger. Bulwark Carrier. Ramparts. Tyrax Fixer. Colossi Cannon. Colossi. Ooh. Does that suggest the appearance of more than one Colossus?
Maybe.
Colossi Cannon. Unstable Defender. Crazed Bomber. Tyrax Mercenary. And these look like different kind, like probably sort of colorless cards. Kreeble Infiltrator. I love any character who is in disguise and smoking a cigar. That's amazing. Got another one of those. Umbron Marauder. It's pretty cool. Sneaky Kreeball. Is there any other kind? And that's it for this one.
Awesome.
And of course we got the Lightseekers card here. Now we didn't look at
the backs.
Now this is the special card, and it has this sort of gold colored background, but the regular rank and file cards are similar but have this blue and stone kind of color.
And you know, given the age of them, like they're 8 years old, they still look pretty fresh. Like if that came out now, it's a pretty fresh design.
Yeah, powered by PlayFusion. I guess that's the AR business, and their website at the bottom, which is pretty reasonable. Not too much.
PlayFusion also does the
Warhammer.
Oh,
okay, which we maybe will take a look at pretty soon.
Yeah.
Just saying is all. So the backs look. I think they're
shiny.
Yeah, they kind of have. They're not.
They've got a spot varnish.
They're
on
not
them.
foil, but they have like a spot. Yeah, like you say, a spot varnish, and they're pretty attractive. Like they're pretty cool. I like them. So should we open the booster pack at the end, or in between, or with the box that it came with?
Oh, let's open both of them at the end. What do you think?
At the end?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, in that case, I'm going to pull out starter deck numero 2, which is Mountain. So I'll put that over there. I'm going to open this up. So you're over there scanning some cards?
Yeah, I'm going to scan the cards over here.
You know, we did Altered TCG a couple months ago, and they all have unique barcode or QR codes on them. And we didn't know that they were unique and that people could just scan them right off our video. So we learned that, and then we had to go ahead and scan them all.
We got yelled at.
Whereas in this case, we know that people could scan some of these, but we're hoping...
Altered was brand new in that week.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
launch
brand new, lots
yeah.
of players. This one, less so, maybe. So anyway, we're hoping that nobody figures out in the next few minutes while Joe is scanning them. Unless anybody out there wants to try to take them.
Keep an eye, too. They probably don't have them in the starter decks, but in the booster packs, there may be some limited foil cards in there as well. I know in their heyday, they were $75 to $100 each.
Wow. So this one is very similar. It's got the play mat. It's got a starter, or excuse me, a booster pack, I meant to say. A different punch out here with a different character. We got one of these again. And, of course, our starter deck. Oh, and the quick play guide. So...
This would be a lot easier if I had a phone stand.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's 2024. Should be phone stands everywhere. Like, used to be ashtrays, back in the day.
And payphones.
Yeah, now it should just be phone stands.
And chargers.
Yep. Okay. Do you want to see this guy before we move on, or?
Sure. Let's go back to this channel. Let's see what it's gonna do.
Come on, come on.
You can do it.
I believe in you.
Can you do it? Maybe you can do it.
I believe in you, Lightseekers.
Let's just hide this and do it again. I'm all upside down, so I'm going the wrong direction.
Look at your phone.
Don't tell me what to do.
There we go. Hey, okay, so I did the same kind of thing.
So it didn't give me a prize, but... Oh, it did. It gave me a booster pack.
Oh, another booster pack online.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right.
Cool beans.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, we'll go through this one here. Now, this is the mountain theme. You've got Dolo the Mighty, who is a hero. Wrath of the Mountain. Inferno. I like that one for some reason.
Inferno Pits.
Impenetrable Shield. It's impenetrable.
Impenetrable.
Crystal Skin. That's a...
That's a stripper name?
I was going to say that is a stripper or a figure skater. Stream of Tantos. Scrying Crystal. Stone Scribe. This guy's buff. Because it says buff on the card.
Thank you, Brian.
Colossi Ritual Site. Crystal Maze. Prism Cannon.
Hear about the rainbow that did bad things?
Yeah?
He went to Prism.
Fuck you.
But don't worry. It was just a light sentence.
Oh. Are you on the spectrum?
Oh.
That's a joke about light.
That's
folks.
what that is.
Crystal Leech. Crystal Bat.
Crystal Light.
It might be in here. Enchanted Soil. Exteria Defender. Mountain Fort. Boulder Feast. That's kind of cool. It's like a feast, but like there's a rock guy in it instead of a turkey.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of cool. Rock Rager. Also a stripper, but a different club. Lava Bouncer. Works part-time at both. Magma Worm. Hey everybody, I'm Magma Worm. I'm everybody's favorite DJ up here in the club. Coming up soon, we got Rock Rager coming up, and he's gonna do his dance for you ladies. Woo!
But first...
Oh, here we go! Sandstorm! Magma Worm.
I think that's more for us than anybody else.
Flame Bat. Everrock Relic. Is it Everock? Everock? I'm not sure.
Everock.
I'm not sure
maybe?
how they say it.
How do you say it?
Everock?
That's how it goes.
Okay. Umbron Informant. Hey guys.
No secret.
Do you remember when
It's like how kids tell stories.
Dolo, when you remember when Dolo the Mighty he took the last slice of pizza, but then he said that Rock Rager did it. I remember that. I'm sorry, everybody.
Brian's here. Oh, Zachary's here.
Hey,
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm. Umbron Thief. Sneaky Creeble.
What do you think of the art of these, by the way?
Pretty good actually, and they're pretty consistent.
Yep.
All the way through. Like, it doesn't say on them who the artist is that I can see anyway. I'm sure.
I mean, you did just tell me your glasses needed to be repaired, and
They do, but I don't see anywhere on it. Like for instance, on like Genesis or Magic or whatever, at the bottom sometimes it will say the name of the artist, but this time it doesn't. So I don't know how many artists work on it, but it does seem fairly consistent in art style all the way through. And I haven't played it, of course, but I don't mind the layout of the card.
Clear.
Everything's seems very clear where everything is and what you do. So yeah, I so far no notes. Now those are our starter decks. I'll pass these over to you.
sure.
And but now we've got Lightseekers booster packs. Each of these starter kits came with one booster pack, and we're going to open them up now and see if there's a big difference between what you get in the booster packs and what you get in the starter decks. Because we found that in the past, other games we've opened, well, they're almost like totally different cards.
Yeah.
Like, because starter decks are often like really early versions of cards or like older cards because they're for people who are just starting, and then the booster packs often can end up with like things that they've learned along the way. So let's see here. I don't know which one's which. It doesn't matter. I'm going to crack this open here while you do that. Okay, so in our first booster pack, we have Time Flicker, Stump Drift Shaman. That guy's kind of cool. Kind of like
a forest dweller, mushroom, acorn.
yeah, I was gonna say he looks something like a Koopa or something like that, maybe, or maybe it's just my imagination. It's kind of cool though. Looks like he's a healer according to the card.
I love that it looks like he's something. Well, that's what it says.
Yeah. Murky Waters.
The great blues musician.
Ramparts. Cedrus, who is a hero. Deal 1 damage to another hero. This cannot be increased by effects. Well, doesn't sound great, but you know, it's I don't know the game yet. Sunblade. Item. Den Mother. Flying Fortress, made of ice apparently. Looks cool. And a shiny Tyrax Mercenary. Now I don't know yet if each pack comes with a shiny or if we just got lucky.
I'll scan that one now.
Scan that one right now.
See what it does. Let's go back to the other screen.
Yeah.
See what she does.
Move that out of the way.
Do nothing.
Oh, there we go.
Level 1.
Cool.
Doesn't do anything, but it has that cool little effect.
Nice. All right.
Oh, I've got buttons all over. There we go.
You got buttons for days. All right. This is pack 2 of 2. Let's see what we got here.
It does say on the bottom of these something, but 2016 Play Fusion. So it does not say the artist.
Oh, it's so cold. It's delicious.
It is actually quite a good beer.
It is. I don't mind that one.
Nope.
All right. Pack number 2, we've got Moss Ridge Defender. This guy's really cool looking. I'll give you guys a close-up. Check out Moss Ridge Defender.
I was Groot.
Yeah. It looks like Groot's like grandpa or something. Very cool though. Healing Rain. Is this cute little
He's adorable.
cute little adorable fellow? Or is that a fellow or is that a lady? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Overload. Impenetrable shield, once again.
Kim says, "Aw."
Yeah, this is Leo, who is a hero. Leo seems to have a light arrow of some kind. It's very cool. Bulwark Carrier. Flower Garden. I love how in these kind of games there's cards that are like Spine Ripper or like Gut Stomper, and then there's like Flower Garden. Like there's a lot of games like that. They have like these really like brutal violent cards, and then some that are just like
Ribbon Maidens.
yeah, exactly. Tea sipping. Right, Moon Song. Well, that's kind of cool. Sort of a ghostly canine there on the rock.
Like Kim says, it's all about balance.
It's all about balance. That's true.
If there's anything Brian and I know, it's balance.
Oh yeah.
Found an item.
Balanced as shit.
Sorry, I just scanned one. This one here.
Mm-hmm.
The Sunblade.
Mm-hmm.
It's different on the back. It's the same on the back, but I just bought a pop-up that says, "Found an item."
Oh.
Equip items to gain access to their elements. Items cannot normally be increased by effects. So
Okay.
I guess there's just something special about the item. As you
cool.
were.
Cool. This is the last card in the pack, and it is shiny Fumbling Alchemist. And check him out. He's
That's what you want. Somebody who is like sloppy and careless to be the guy who looks after all the chemicals.
yeah, that's about right. But he's pretty cool though. Nice. I like it. How you doing over there with the?
Good. These ones are all scanned in. The deck or the first booster pack is scanned in, except for this one card that is being a pain. But I'm digging the art style.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me wishes that the border up top wasn't so heavy, so I could see more of the art. However, given the style of how they identify the cards with the AR, they have to have kind of a bit of a
thick border so
Yeah.
that it. Maybe you can't see here on our camera, but if I get up real close, you can see all the borders have these notches kind of cut out of them, out of the outside. I don't know if you can see very well. I'm trying to show it to you. And that's what the software uses to identify what card it is and what AR to show you.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Did you want the other shiny?
Oh, sure.
Here you go. You can switch it over now. We don't have anything over here.
Let's go back to that. So let's shine the shiny. Scan the shiny. It is a level 1. Let's take the rest of this pack too.
All right.
Well, what do you think, Brian?
So far it's kind of cool. I'm not sure because obviously we haven't played it. I'm not sure what value the AR gives us.
Yeah, I think other than digitizing your collection, but
Yeah, I mean that part of it I get.
Yeah.
But the AR part seems like a gimmick. I'm not sure that you would use it in actual gameplay.
did the scan at the time.
But what do I know? Maybe there's something I'm not getting here.
There we go. That took a little while
But
to scan.
other than that, the cards look nice.
Yeah.
They have a good feel to them.
The quality is good. They're good, thick stock.
The art is perfectly fine. Although I wouldn't say there's any art that I'm like, whoa, I want a poster of that on my wall.
No.
The art is perfectly competent.
In fact, I think the actual design of the card exceeds the design of the art.
You think so? Would you say so?
I think so.
What would you do? I guess like.
Well, as not an artist, like I'm a graphic designer, but not a digital artist. So I have really nothing to contribute as far as how I would do it because I'm not capable of that. But now that we've scanned this, let's see what happens. So 92 cards we've scanned, and it's claiming them all. I guess we can just pick one. Magma Worm. Do we get to look at it?
Sure.
Oh, I subtracted that one. Now I have to scan it again. Never mind. Oops. Oh, I guess we go back here. Never mind.
You don't want to be in the scanning area.
No. Cards. There we go. What's the exclamation mark for? I don't know. I have no digital copies of that card, but we did have a Leo card.
Yep, that was in the last.
So
pack.
is Leo different? Let's see.
There he is.
Leo. Oh, it is different. This is number 30. This Leo here is 31.
So did you Huh.
I don't know. Library.
Is that your...
Oh, maybe decks. Every 2 months the decks change. No. I would assume it's my library.
Go back to cards, maybe because you're in the library now.
Card owned. There we go.
Oh, okay. We got it now.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So we have that one.
Mm-hmm.
How many cards are there in this? Oh, I guess the different factions as well. That's right.
Right.
So depending on how you're going to build your deck, we should have a bunch of this one because we have Mountain.
Uh-huh. There's one.
Mm-hmm. Dolo the Mighty.
Huh. Dolo the Mighty. I get it. Dolomite.
Oh.
Like the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a minute.
Well, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
And then you can search them if you're looking for something specific.
Now, what happens if you open a pack, one of the packs that you got?
Mm-hmm.
When you scanned it, it said you get a booster pack.
Oh.
Can you open them?
I don't know. Oh, there's all the action and combo cards.
Okay.
Let's see. Things that we scanned. Collectibles.
Maybe.
Playmats, Avatar, card backs. Oh, so there's different card backs as well.
Oh, that's interesting. So my understanding...
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a treasure chest up here.
Oh.
This probably has the things that we got. Reward boosters and standard chests. So in all those cards we scanned, we got 9 chests and 5 boosters.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look.
Let's do it.
Open. Oh, I guess what do we have? Diving Corvid. Oakthorn Rider. Manlick Spitter. Heroic Starfish. And Pyro Fiend. Well, that's cool.
Oh, here comes another one.
Oh, this one's got an orange and a blue, so they must have rarities? We're just guessing.
I assume they do.
Let's see. Pestilent Spectre. Astronomer. Bone Reaper. Sun Beacon. And Corvus.
So that's a hero.
A hero, yep.
So maybe the heroes are a different color, I suppose.
Open next. Hey, this is kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Mana Muncher. Array Mirror.
He works at that club.
Body Morph. Puddle Volter. And Flood Zapper.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit reveal all. Evaporate, Lurking Horror, Bone Reaper, Crystallizer, and Piercing Bolt Blitzer. We'll get through these and then see what's in the other packs.
Yeah, this is really neat.
Awestruck Tourists.
Heroic Starfish.
Starfish.
So somebody likes Heroic Starfish.
If
you click on one, can you see them up close?
You sure can.
Nice. Very cool.
Blast Fist Kreeball. Looks like a real angry pig. I like this guy. Awestruck Tourists. Can't zoom in. Okay. So let's go back. Oh, looks like we still have a booster. Standard chest. Let's open them.
Ooh.
So these must be the different backs. So maybe we got some different backs in our chest.
Yeah. That's cool.
Lore. Power. Kreeball Stunt Double. Shadowy Figure. On a shadowy planet.
Whoa. Bowl. One's a lightning bolt.
Power. Energy pack. Cool. Let's go to the next. Oakthorn Entry. Energy. Shapeshifter. Power. Tainted Miasma. 7 damage.
Wow.
Lore Currency Avatar. A Suspicious Squid.
Oh.
Gotta watch those guys.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hey, I don't have to hold the phone in a certain spot.
No,
it's
you
just
don't.
on the screen.
It's just on the screen.
A Dusk Feeder. Look at that guy.
Suspicious squid, they say in the chat.
What is a Scared Tyrax?
I don't know.
Don't know either.
Dope.
Reckless Spirit. I mean, a lot of
Shells
these
are
characters.
tuna. Yeah,
They
I
are
guess
pretty cute.
Some of them are very cute. That is true.
I like that art style. That kind of painterly.
That's cool. Yeah.
Use this in consumable in adventure mode. Heal yourself for 2. So I guess depending on the gameplay mode, you have different...
Yeah.
Some more here. Power! Another power, but a different color. Oh, I guess level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Miku the Young is a hero. Alright, I'm digging this part. Venom Veins. Reverse damage to your target when you get attacked. Deal return damage to the attacker. So it's like a Uno reverse card.
Right.
Fort Havoc Pyromancer. And that looks like that's it for our... Ooh, a common free booster. Yoink.
Cool.
Soul of War. I'm going to look at this one first because we saw him. And then this little fungal leecher.
Oh my god.
Yep, I like that guy. You owe me a beer. Thanks for buying beer today.
I did. It was my turn, yeah.
Cool. I'm out of rewards. We can go to the store and buy things, which is not what's going to happen.
Not right now, no.
Well, how cool.
Well, that is super neat.
There's some lore. There's playmats. I guess you can buy them and have them as
use
your
them in the
backgrounds.
game. Yeah. Huh. Well, that is pretty cool.
Not unlocked.
Oh, you had to unlock the lore.
Can't see the lore yet.
Okay, all right.
Brian, let's go to our pretty faces again. And I'm going to have a sip of this beer.
It's good. Let's do it. Drink responsibly, children.
We don't always finish the beer when we do an episode.
No.
This one I will be
You
finishing.
think you will finish that one? Not bad, not bad. No, I agree. It's pretty good. Well, what do you think of Lightseekers?
I dig it. I like the backs are that kind of... Well, you can't see that.
Oh, cheers, Zach.
They're kind of... cheers, Zach. They are kind of textured, again, as Brian mentioned, with the spot varnish.
Mm-hmm.
But you can actually feel it as well.
Yeah.
Which kind of just adds a little bit of,
Yeah.
upper tier to it. The cards maybe could be a little bit thicker, but... Like, they're not flimsy.
Not by it. No, they're certainly not
No.
flimsy, but I have seen thicker.
Yep.
Title of your sex tape.
I could watch packs open for days. Well, lucky for you, we're doing a 48-hour marathon soon.
No, we're not. Sorry, I usually yes and you, but I do not want to do a 48-hour marathon.
Oh, 48. I said 4 to 8.
Oh,
a 4 to 8 hour marathon.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
Yeah.
So what do you think in the chat there, gang? If anybody has any opinions about what you've seen us open here, would you try Lightseekers? Like we were saying, the physical paper version is no longer in production, but apparently there is a very robust fan base for the digital version, so you could get on there. According to the back of the cards, you go to lightseekers.com.
Hold it closer.
If it'll focus. It won't. Anyway, trust me, it says lightseekers.com.
If you go to lightseekers.com.
You can check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would. We open a lot of games here, and some of them I would open, or I would try to play rather, and some of them I wouldn't. This one, I would, but only if someone else did it first.
Yeah. I like this card here, Moonsong. Set yourself and another hero to your starting health values. That's kind of a neat...
That's neat.
Yeah.
Kimberly says, I jumped in late, but I liked what I saw. It's a more simplified game from the looks of it, which is nice. I find games are getting too complicated in my old age. I hear ya. I hear ya. So, yeah, that's a good point. It does look, I mean, from what we can see on the card, it looks fairly simple.
Yep.
There aren't too many numbers to keep track of.
The rules and the card descriptions seem pretty like, instead of discarding, store cards under this card.
Done. So,
yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Did you get a deal on these at the flea market?
I sure did.
Yeah? Oh, good.
You were going to steal or rip the stickers off earlier.
Yeah, the price stickers.
The price stickers said $10 each. I got them both for $10.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? You can't buy a booster pack of anything for $5.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. One of these days, you and I will have to go down to like the 400 market or something and just do an episode down there where we go around and try to find cards or something. I don't know. Is that something you'd like to see? I just thought of it just now and sprung it on him. So
sure. The walking around the market's fine, but a 48-hour marathon's not. I see how it is.
Wait a minute. So you're saying staying up for 2 days
Yeah.
is the same as walking around a farmer's market?
Do you know how hard it is to walk around?
You can bring a scooter.
Oh, good. Actually, it's funny because at the agency that I worked at...
Oh my God, body cams at the 400 market. I have a couple GoPros. We could probably make that happen.
Oh no, we're going to become YouTubers.
Oh no.
When I worked at the ad agency in Toronto, we actually, because the building did web and interactive and print and all the other design elements, we had scooters to go from each department to the other.
Wow.
And we just, I've got to run to print. So you jump on the scooter and go, bing, do the thing. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We also had foosball and all the coffee you could drink.
So I'm guessing that was mid-2000s?
No. Late 2000s.
Nevertheless, it was in the zeros. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was a thing for a while. And then
Yeah.
all those companies went out of business when they realized they had to make a profit.
We also did all the marketing and branding for Coors Light.
Uh-huh.
So Friday afternoons, we got to enjoy some... we were sponsored in that that situation.
Right.
We're just enthusiasts.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we drink beer, not Coors Light. Just...
I can say that now. I don't work there.
I'm taking a swing at you, Coors. Come at me.
Unless you want to sponsor us.
Unless you want to sponsor us, in which case we love you.
We love
Coors
Coors.
is a quality beverage, and your record on collective bargaining with your employees is impeccable. No notes.
Except notes of
Google it.
pine. And
Google it, everybody.
I gotta have a drink.
Oh my God.
Brian, tell the fine folks how they can find us.
Well, everybody, we got some news.
We do.
Yes. First of all, if
Do
you,
I know this news?
You do.
Okay.
First of all, if you want to reach us privately, you can send us an email at hello@imperialpulls.com. That'll come right to us. If you want to let us know something, if you have some news you want to, some secret news, you want to be a whistleblower.
Do you have a TCG and you want to...
You want us to open your
Whistleblower.
cards? Yeah.
If you have a TCG and you want us to spoil something or open some stuff.
Yeah, or if you're a beer company and you're
Hello.
like, those guys look like drunks.
Hello
you
at
can
imperialpulls.com.
give us some. You can send us an email. You can also reach us here at our website, imperialpulls.com, which will just take you
Right here.
to this here YouTube channel. You can also reach us at TikTok, Facebook, and Discord. And it's not in our graphics yet because it's brand new. Blue Sky.
Yes.
We're on Blue Sky, just like all the insufferable pricks who are on Blue Sky. We are of them.
And they all say, we're here because Twitter sucks, because screw
Yeah.
Twitter and X-Twitter.
Because Twitter, I'm going to Blue Sky. But you know what? It's pretty good.
It is the footprint and form of what Twitter used to be.
It's like Twitter like 8 years ago. In a good way, though.
Yeah,
Like,
back in the day when I used to take a scooter from department to department.
yeah. So if you are on Blue Sky, you can reach us there. And on all of these platforms, we are at Imperial Pulls.
We are.
So you can find us there. Although I don't know if you'd go straight there or just search for us, which is what people typically do. So, but we're gonna update some of our stuff here so that you can reach us on all of those platforms.
I'm going to stop saying it also on
Twitch.
on Twitch, because we'll get there eventually,
No,
but I'm not
no.
going to tell people that anymore.
Oh! We have one other bit of news
We do.
for our diehards who are still in the chat here.
Oh, what?
In the new year,
Oh, yeah.
we have a big change coming.
Wait. I lost my sound. I'm so heartbroken.
I don't know why, because it's going to be okay.
Oh, okay.
What is the big news, you may ask? Well, starting in 2025, we will no longer be live streaming on Sunday nights. I know. I know.
Yeah.
But
So
don't worry.
We had a good run. Thank you, everybody who watched.
No, don't do that. You can't scare these fine people. We are changing the night of our stream from Sunday nights
Go ahead, tell me, which night are we changing it to?
to Tuesday nights. Isn't that what we came up with?
Is it?
I was pretty sure it was.
Oh, okay, sure.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to spring that on you. I thought that was your idea.
I thought you were going to tell everybody we didn't know what night it was going to be.
No, it's going to be.
I think it is Tuesday.
It's going to be, we believe, Tuesday nights. Yeah. So we'll make sure that we put all that info out in more detail later on. I am going to be taking some classes on Sunday nights. And
court mandated? Court mandated?
No, just comedy classes.
Just comedy classes.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Good.
I am taking some writing classes.
I'm tired of being the funny one on the show.
So we had to decide whether Joe would just do the show by himself for 7 weeks, or if we were going to change it up. So we decided to change it up. The only reason we ever did it on Sundays in the first place is because the first episode we ever did just happened to be on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's right.
We were like, hey, let's do this. And so we were like, well, let's do it a week from now. And so we did it Sundays every week. And
for 65 weeks.
Which is totally fine. Yeah. But, Sundays is actually kind of a busy night for a lot of people. So we're going to try it. We're going to try going to Tuesdays moving forward in 2025. So for the rest of December, you'll still find us at our regular Sunday nights. But in the new year, we'll start doing Tuesdays. And if it works, great. And if it doesn't, we can always change back. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, we have that power.
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of going live, tomorrow night, for those of you who are fans of Genesis Battle of Champions, there's been a bit of a hiatus in the live streams, but there will be a live stream tomorrow night with some stuff. I don't know entirely what's going on, but it's exciting to have.
Apparently there's some news, so if you are into Genesis Battle of Champions, as we are, you're going to want to make sure you check that out tomorrow night. Is it 8 o'clock? 7 o'clock?
8 o'clock? I don't know. Go check the official.
Dang it, I forgot to check.
Brian.
I didn't know.
While he's looking at that, and we're talking about Genesis Battle of Champions.
Oh, actually, Jason's may still be in the chat, so maybe he can just tell us, but I'll look it up.
What was I saying? Oh, yes. So, while we're talking about Genesis, we also have some stuff we're going to open soon for Genesis. Possibly some of the Invasion set. Possibly some of the older set, and we may have a little bit of Alpha to open up in the near future.
Oh, Alpha A.
Beta B. That's how Alpha that works.
Got a little, little Alpha bits to share.
Some Alpha bits, just little ones. But check it out. Kimberly says, gasp.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Live streaming on YouTube and Facebook. Monday night, 8 o'clock will be the Genesis live stream tomorrow. So if you are around and you want to find out what the special news is, like we do, check that out tomorrow night at 8.
Talking about Alpha. Well, these are empty packets, so don't get too excited. But I did manage to acquire recently a couple of empty Alpha booster packs. Why anybody saves these, I have no idea.
Doesn't seem like a dumb idea now.
But now I'm the guy who has them. So that's just kind of a bit of history for Genesis Battle of Champions.
Not bad.
2017, 2018.
You got to see this guy's collection. It's crazy.
Nah.
It's crazy. We should do a whole video just about your Genesis collection.
We could do that one day.
Yeah.
Maybe in the new year on a Tuesday.
Maybe.
Everybody, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes. My name is Brian.
My name is still Joe.
And
cheers.
Hopefully we'll see you next week.
I'm just going to let it run until we finish these beers.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I'm going to let it run until you finish the beer. Good night, everybody. Good night, Kim. Oh.